Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I went on a location recce, which was super fun, and I thought I'd record while I was there and put together a little video because honestly I haven't made a video in ages, and I just wanted to give you some tips and hints on things to look out for, things to remember when you next do your location scout or recce. I don't often do this, but I was just going to go see this manor house in the north of England because I'd never been before. And I'm going to be having a timed shoot next week, so I'm really excited for this. Obviously, because I haven't seen the location before, sometimes it's good to just go, check it out, feel around, see if the location is suitable enough for the shoot that you have in mind. Number one, I would definitely say don't forget to bring your camera. Of course, this is like evident, but you're obviously going there for the first time. You want to check it out. You want to see what the backgrounds look like. You want to see if it's in tone with your shoot. Obviously, you want to make sure that everything's perfect. So for example, with this manor house, we were looking for a greenhouse. However, when the brand owner went last, there were gorgeous flowers in bloom at the time of the photos being taken. However, when we went this time, because we're still in March, which isn't really spring yet, there were no flowers, and we're looking for like a vibrant, colourful shoot. So of course there were differences, and it's things like that that you have to look out for. So you need to then decide, is it worth kind of still going, even though, say for example, the flowers haven't grown as I thought they would have because of the time of year or the season. So it's best to just kind of like go there, take your pictures, make sure that everything's absolutely perfect before you then start shooting, because nobody likes surprises on the day of the shoot. You'll basically save everyone's time, your own time, the brand's time, the model's time. Another pro tip is that a lot of the time when I used to shoot, I guess I was trying to speed up the process and like get everybody in situ as fast as possible and start shooting as soon as possible so I could start creating magic. But obviously it's so important to kind of make sure everything's perfect before you start shooting. This is why magazines have such huge teams of people working on one set, so everyone can make sure everything's perfect. Makeup artists will make sure the makeup is perfect. People in charge of hair will make sure that the hair is absolutely perfect, set design, etc. So because it's usually just me on a shoot, I don't really work with an assistant, I need to like take some time, make sure everything's absolutely perfect. One thing about the location recce is that you can make sure that there's not going to be anything obstructing the image. Say for example, if you're looking for a really nice romantic floral, I don't know, field look in your image, and then of course there's like a tower block in the back that you completely miss, but you just don't see it on the day because you're just too busy concentrating on posing the models. That's stuff that you can look out for when you go out on your recce for the first time. I think I mentioned this before, but you can pay attention to where the sun is. So you're going to want to go on a day that is similar weather to the day that you plan to shoot. Say for example, if the day you plan to shoot is overcast, go on an overcast day for a location recce so you can see what the lighting is like. Or for example, if it's going to be sunny, you can download a sunshine app. But I could include a screenshot here just to show you what it looks like. But you basically hold your camera up to where the sun is and it will show you where the sun will be in the day at a certain particular time. So if you're shooting at 11 AM, you then have a look at where the sun's going to be at 11 AM to see where the shadows will fall or to see where to pose your model. Make sure that if you are going to be doing video, there is very little sound to be heard. So for example, if you wanted to record people speaking, it's probably best not to go right next to a roadside because cars can come any moment. The sound's going to be really irregular when you import it into an editing program. Of course, another thing you might want to watch out for is to consider your surroundings. Say for example, if your whole shoot is going to be outside, if one of the models needs to go to the toilet and the shoot is like 4 hours long, where are they going to go? Is it practical? Is it sufficient enough for what you're planning? Also, if you're planning to set up a big set, Are you blocking the public from getting from one place to another? For example, say if you were in an allotment and you decided you wanted to lay out a picnic blanket right in the middle of the walkway, it's not going to be a very wise decision, and you're probably going to be told by the groundskeeper to move. So all sorts of things you probably need to think about. Lighting, are you going to go for an external lighting? Will you need a plug nearby? Can you get access to a plug? Things like that I would usually try and consider. Keep a little notebook as well of when you're trying to secure the location, dates that it's available, if you haven't checked already, if it's possible to even secure the location, what days they're open is a good one, for example. So that was just something to bear in mind, keep a record of, and to write down for future shoots. And overall, of course, you just need to make sure that it's feasible. Your whole vision is doable and it's not unattainable, especially if you're planning a huge set. Just make sure that, you know, you're not going to get in anybody's way, it's legal, you're not going to get sued for creating something that's potentially dangerous for you or the model or anybody who's helping you out on set. Last but not least, of course, I live in Newcastle, so it's very unpredictable, the weather. It could always rain any moment, no matter what BBC weather says. So I always need to make sure, like, should I bring umbrellas with me? I actually have some really gorgeous umbrellas. They're like clear plastic, like gorgeous U-shaped umbrellas that would look amazing in a shot. And I always tend to bring those on days when I'm really not sure about the weather, because I think they look amazing in photos. But other than that, where would the models go to if it did, however, start to rain? For example, on this location recce, they would probably go into the greenhouse and we'd have to like improv and do something within there to compensate for the fact that we can't go outside. I think taking pictures definitely helps while you're there, and you can also maybe share these with the models so they know exactly what you're looking for. Well, in doing so, you're going to save a lot of time. So that's the whole aim of it, to save time on your shoot and to be more efficient with it. So enjoy shooting, everybody, and I hope this helped. This is what we were working on today. I absolutely love the greenhouse. We're going to go for a very in situ shoot and have the models very relaxed, and a lot of these will probably end up on Instagram, so I hope you enjoy. I can't wait to maybe post some behind the scenes on the actual shoot. I'll probably try and upload that soon. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, or if you want to see more of this, or have any ideas for future videos, please comment, like, or subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I'd love to hear feedback. Thank you so much.